Hello everyone and welcome. The update. It's bro starting an hour early. Dang it, you are correct. I forgot to change the time zone. That's an apology. I meant to start 11. I put 11 a.m. but it was set to Central Standard Time. I meant Eastern Standard Time, so a little bit of a mistake there. But here we are, nonetheless. Welcome everybody. Play this Tortoise and STB. They are on the list. But first, guys, let me get my capture card up because I'm about to record a little bit of a video, and I need to show you guys. I need to show you what is going on. Starting early, yeah. I got the time zones mixed up. I meant 11 a.m. Eastern. Not Central. And so I just made a mistake, and I didn't realize until people corrected me on it just now. But I'm gonna do a quick count in, okay? And that's because I'm going to be using this next segment for a video, upcoming video. Okay, here we go. 3, 2. Welcome everyone. I logged in to the garage today for the new update because I was all excited about this Tortoise 103B with its DPM buff. It's getting 30 more alpha damage and no reload increase, giving it 4,549 DPM. That's absolutely crazy. And I was like, we have a new king of DPM in World of Tanks, and it is the Tortoise. But I was wrong because then I was scrolling through. I just wanted to see what was the DPM on the Tortoise. It was pretty high, wasn't it? I think it was pretty high. I don't think it was that high. And then I looked, 5,227. It got the alpha buff without the reload nerf. The Tortoise is going to be the biggest powerhouse in World of Tanks we've ever seen. 5,227 DPM. So we're going to be pulling this thing out for sure and seeing what we can do on the battlefield in the Tortoise. Alright, that is going to be the intro to a video today. So stay tuned for that. But let's see here. Gosh, they buffed this one. Another tank that got a buff that was not mentioned, hello Sod, is one that I'm actually happy for. The 50B. It's got the 440 alpha damage. So it did get the alpha buff, which means the AMX 5120 probably got it as well. And then something else that is interesting to me are these. I have near identical. So I have identical DPM setups except vents. I don't have vents on my FE4202. All right, I went with vertical stabilizer. But wait a minute. Let me throw actually vents on real quick. Does it change it that much? Okay, so I've got 3,851 DPM in my FE4202. Look at my Action X. 4,000. I don't think. Look, it's 6.19 seconds. They did not nerf the reload on the Action X with this alpha buff. So the 4202 or the Centurion Action 10 is also disgusting right now. Okay, let me get my handy dandy metal pen that my wife gave me and an index card that I keep right here on the desk and write these down. These things that we have to do. We have to do the Action 10. No nerf to reload. And then we have the Tortoise. No nerf to reload. Then we have the 50B. Got buffed without them telling us. The Tortoise. So, yeah, you have it. We also have it at tier 8. So, flipped, how it worked is they did the same thing at about the same time to us. But there was so much outcry and backlash that they give it back to us at tier 10. And so that's what happened there. But yes, we've got some stuff to grind. The Badger did not get changed. The Badger is big poo. I mean, 4766. It still actually got more DPM than the Stritzvong. It's got 15 more DPM or so. Crazy lag? I don't know. I haven't even played yet, but we're gonna find out. Let's start things off with the Stritzvong. We also want to do the STB1. Let me write that down. And I think I also want to do the 57 heavy because I have a feeling that thing is going to be nuts right now. Because the only thing they did to it was add a second to its reload. The interclip is the same. And the 62 ways DPM is stupid right now. The 430. There's becoming less and less reason to play the 430. Golly gee. Does this make tier 8s worse overall? Yes, it's absolutely worse overall because you still have to fight tier 9s and 10s, and tier 9s and 10s all got buffed. And a lot of fully upgraded tier 8s also got buffed. And so it just makes it harder. The only way it's going to be easier for your stock grind at tier 8 is if you are top tier. And you are not fighting the tier 8s that got buffed. This should not have been the case. If they're going to be buffing, I'm going to start here. I just want to see where everyone's going. But I'm not going to stay here. This is kind of boring playstyle. If you're going to be buffing your stock tanks to make them better, you cannot be also buffing tier 10s and 9s at the same time. You've been watching a lot of my videos? Welcome. So you're a PC guy. We'll hopefully be switching to PC soon, or at least incorporating PC on the channel. Wait. Did you guys see that? Oh my gosh! Siege mode is half a second. What? Alright, I'm out of here. This is boring. We're gonna go fight. Actually. So we don't have people pushing around here on our team, and we don't have people up here. So the best play actually is to just snipe. But I think it's going to be sniping up here. Yeah, if we go right here, we should have shots, I think. We don't. Where do we have shots on them? Up here with these guys? Yeah, they're all shooting. I should have stayed, but of course I left because I was bored. Sniping. Sniping is so boring. Oof, Storm just hit that guy. Alright. No. Now I came up here and we don't have shots anymore. Okay, we're gonna join this KV4. If everything got buffed, nothing changed. Americans, British, some Germans, and that's mostly it. The Swedes, the French. Those are the bigger changes. Like, we could take a hit from this guy, and then we're just going to absolutely DPM him into oblivion. But basically, your 122s are pathetic now, because 105s do 30 more damage than 122s. And then your tier 10 122s do the same amount of damage as your 120s. So it's really a pathetic situation. I can't get my gun on him. Hello. This is really bad. Oh, I had HE loaded. Ah, silly me. I'm so dead now. Come on, tank. Come on, tank. Get your gun down. Oh! And we rolled low on him. That is so awkward. Not much you can do when you get face hugged in a tank that can't move. That was awkward. Too many bounces, and I had HE loaded, which I didn't realize. Then that's because I have full premium on here, and I forgot. I thought I was shooting standard, so when I switched to premium to fight the guy, I was just shooting him with HE. That was a misplay, because I think I fired 3 of them. Yep. Okay. Let's do now the STB1. Two people are saying it's really good. Someone needs to look at Italy. I don't have Italian tanks, unfortunately. First battle of the day, I'll have that, yeah. I just got face hugged by the guy. Couldn't get it down. I couldn't move my gun. You know what? I probably could have left siege mode and just fell back. How's the book going? Fantastic. I'm working on a new scene. And this scene, I know it's a first draft, but I did it 4 times. I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, okay, do I want it from this character's perspective? Or do I want it from that character's perspective? So I wrote it from one character's perspective, then I wrote it from another character's perspective. Then I changed the scene entirely. And then I liked how I changed the scene, and then I changed perspectives again. And that's what I did. Okay, so we are in rapid mode right now. My tank has to stop to go into siege mode. It's 6 degrees of gun depression, that looks like. Do I go faster up the hill? Okay, so I can leave siege mode without stopping. Better way to balance the skills. I've thought of that too, and I think some other people have thought of it. I don't think there is, because if you just change them to, let's say, 4%, everyone's still going to have them. And that's what they want to remove, is making it so everyone has one. Or has it. Like, they don't want that. They want you to try different things. 420 alpha? Did not 420 it. Not so much for my armor buff. Well, he is just spamming premium rounds, little punk. Well, he's by himself, by the way. I don't have to stop. It made me stop the first time, though. I didn't release my I didn't release. It made me stop. I'm too low profile for this. I am. I'm legitimately too low profile. You are lucky I just took that for you, because he definitely fired that before I poked around the corner. Went for his tracks, missed. One thing I don't like about this tank right now is that its DPM is so poor. It's got horrendous DPM as compared to all the other tanks. What a weird play by the enemy, just all stacking up right there. So this is much better. The tank also isn't rocking everywhere. Now that missed. But you could almost not need to leave siege mode, basically. Jeez, dude. Hello, you remember me? Missed. Okay, so there is still some kind of awkwardness. Try it again. Try it again, I dare you. Yeah, there's still an awkwardness trying to aim. My gun kind of went up there with the siege mode. I think this is a viable tank. I wouldn't say it's goated or anything like that. The next most powerful skills become meta. So it's terrible logic. Not necessarily is it terrible logic. It's only terrible logic if you don't have balanced skills. If you have balanced skills, then people are going to be using different things. I can think of, like, if I were to lose 3 crew skills, which we're going to lose, we're losing 6th Sense because that's going to be built in. And we're losing steady aim, we're losing rapid loading. Then I can finally mix up my crew skills on particular tanks. My camouflage tanks, the ones that need view range, the one that need better mobility, the ones that need to survive better, like all those things. I can finally do that. I can't do that. I can't do that with current World of Tanks. He's not gonna look this way. We're gonna shoot him again. Yeah, this DPM compared to the others is pretty bad. We should right him again. Break it. He misses his shot, so we're gonna get another one. No, it's just P54. He won. Can I show DPM? Yeah, I'll show the DPM. And I'll show you what I mean by the poor DPM. Like, the STB used to have the best DPM of the 105s. That was the point. That was its selling point. And then they decided to just destroy the tank. 3,700 DPM, which is a lot of DPM. That is a ton, especially if you're from PC, because you have 10% more DPM on everything. However, if you then compare that to, let's say, a Patton, 4,100 DPM on the Patton, almost 4,100 on the Action 10, 3,851 on the FE4202. All of these 105s have better DPM. 3,783. The E50M laughs at it now. The 30B has more DPM than it. And then let's not even get started. Let's not even talk about the 140. And oh, by the way, the T62A, 4,400 DPM on the 62A. But that's all going to change. Hopefully when they remove snapshot, or steady aim is what it's called. Steady aim and rapid loading. When they remove those, finally, we're not going to have all this. But we're into the 62A now because it has 4,400 DPM. Oh, bug. What's this I'm looking at? Can I play Mark 6? Oh, we will. We've got plenty of things to play. 440, just why? Exactly, just why? And that's because of the 10% DPM boost to every tank if you have that crew skill. And then you have Brothers in Arms. Our Brothers in Arms is 10% as well now instead of 5%. And so that increases your reload by 4.8%. And so actually we almost have a 15%. Oh, plus our food. That increases another by 4%. So our reloads with crew skills alone get cut by 20%. 20%. And that's why those need to be tuned back or removed. Brothers in Arms should not be, which is Born Leader now, should not be 10%. It needs to go back to 5% as well. The global accuracy nerf with giant aiming circle. Oh, I do remember that. I wonder if that's why they added steady aim. And if we're just going to go back to that. But look at this reload. Insane. But we're going to pull out the Tortoise as well. We've got the Chieftain. We have the FE215B. But then you take another 10% off with your gun rammer. Then if you add vents, that's another 2.5% taken off of reload. And I don't even think I have vents on this tank. And so there's so much you can do to get DPM. We could probably get this thing to 4,500 if I don't have vents already. And that is too much. Like, they're like, oh, we need to make the games last longer. And so they beef DPM up. It doesn't make any sense. I do not think that's going to do what you think it's going to do. When is this going to happen? They didn't say. Your DPM is 4662. Dude, I could just jump on him right now, and he doesn't stand a chance. But we're gonna help with him because that guy's DPM is comparable to ours. E5 might be alone now. I think we're just gonna go after him and side hug him. Watch this. Watch what we can do. What's our reload right now? It's 4 seconds with food activated. Also, being able to activate food I hate as well. It needs to be passive again. That's fine. It's just T95. Shoot him in the Amarak. All I have to do is give him a good old-fashioned side hug. There's nothing he can do about it. Put it in his tracks. Get another Amarak going. There you go. Must have been fun. We have 2 heat shells we're going to use. Holy cow. Yeah, you guys have experimental equipment. But that's, you know, that's like 2%, you know. It's not much. Our crew skills are what really hurt. Good morning. Good kill. No big tank destroyers left. In fact, all small guns. Good stuff. Gotta defend the base, though, if we're not gonna cap theirs. Cruise shields don't hurt, it's just the balance of it. The reason steady aim needs to just be removed in general and can't be rebalanced is because there are crew skills that increase other crew skills. For instance, Brothers in Arms. What also increases crew skills... Oh my gosh, that tank is broken. What also increases crew skills is food. So while those are in the game, you cannot balance steady aim or rapid loading because those just get boosted so much because of those. What a scumbag. Tried to kill himself. But we tracked him, killing his momentum so he wasn't able to. So now I get to kill him. Imagine failing. Imagine failing. Because we tracked him. Get out of here, you scumbag. Go back to playing Artie, you pig. Literally full health. Tries to kill himself. 140. 140 doesn't stand a chance either. This guy really doesn't stand a chance. We're just gonna set him on fire. Hello. An angle. And then we just get to his side. Yum. Yummy, yummy. The ram. Yummy, yummy. Man put one shell in, by the way. This guy's trying to push me off. He just tried to push me right off. Then you also have gunner armor, yeah. But yeah, the issue are the crew skills that boost other crew skills. Chieftain could die here. But we're here to save him. That's right, you can't auto-lock those things. Oh, he crashed, he's done now. What now? Wow! Oh, man. Gun rammer. As far as equipment goes, the reason why equipment can have such big changes to a tank is because you only get 3 slots. Now you're going to have 4, which is stupid. But because you only get 3 slots, you don't get as much. Let's say you don't get as much view range if you decide to go DPM and gun handling. Or you don't get as much DPM if you decide to go mobility and all those things. We get 9 crew skill slots. Each one is drastic. That's why 10% on reload with equipment doesn't do much. Plus, it's not a crew skill. Therefore, vents and food do not affect your gun rammer. It just affects your crew's ability to load. But it also affects your crew skills. Meaning not only is vents and food increasing your reload because it's your crew that reloads, it also increases your reload because of the reload skill. They boost each other. So that's the problem. That's a problem, another big problem. But we're gonna, Chieftain and FV are coming, but I really, really, really want to do the Tortoise. Also, somebody mocked me for having a camo net on my Tortoise the other day, which was hilarious. It was like, did you not see? But are Adrenaline Rush skills merged yet? No, not yet. Oh yeah, they changed the queue. Matchmaking is still crap. You and Decoy member still on the same team. Yes, but they did have a Chai player as well. But I only noticed one good player on their team. We had two-man platoon. One of them was Decoy. One of them was someone else. So probably a Super Unicum because Super Unicums don't usually play with people who aren't super unicums. That's just how they work. And then they had me. So you had 3 super unicums on one team. They had 1. So yeah, it didn't work. But you have to remember, Wargaming said that that is not something that the game looks at first. It has 3 other requisites that it tries to meet. And then it looks at win rate. Oh, 50 millimeter on mouse. We have to look at that. Thank you. I think that was a typo. I pray it was a typo. If it's a lower plate, I'm going to rage. I'm actually going to, like, riot if it's the lower plate that they nerf. Because the lower plate needs to be as strong as the upper plate is, like it is now. 200 millimeters. It's just more flat. When you have things like the Rogaldorn and Lehman Ross and Type 5 Heavy. Why can't I on Tortoise? Because I have 300 meters still concealment. You are not seeing me first. And I just had a video called DPM where we played the Tortoise. And we held a line, an alleyway on Berlin, and they couldn't see me as I just ripping them apart with Adrenaline Rush. I had a 3 seconds reload. And they never saw me. That's why. You have to be 300 meters away to see me. Oh, shucks. That did not work the way I wanted it to. Oh, he loaded the heat. Oh, well. That did not work. They had everybody already on the other side. And we had no map control. It happens. Okay. It's the belly armor? Bold. It was a bold play. It should have worked. It usually works. Like, getting caught on the bridge like that early on doesn't usually happen. Okay, the turret did not get changed. Upper plate and lower plate did not get changed. The belly. It is the belly. Why did the belly get changed? Now it's more susceptible to arty. Why did that get changed? Why did that need to be changed? And the top of hull very back. What was the point of that? What was the point of nerfing the mouse when the Rogaldorn exists?
What did you say?
Okay. I'm doing the 57 heavy, and then we're gonna do Chieftain. Chief. Didn't they say the turret's gonna be 300? That's what I assumed, because they said they were changing armor on it. But they're not going to. Let it bounce in the engine deck? No kidding. .155, 152 goes through it now. 50 millimeters? I think even the Dreadnought has enough pen. 175. I'm pretty sure that can go through it as well. Saudi, you still around? Okay. Wait, did you see that reload, by the way? They added 1 second to it, but now it's 440 alpha damage. I have a video prepared for the 57 heavy too, and now it's gonna be irrelevant. If it's a reliable shot, it's a very reliable shot. If you are above the mouse at all you have to do is shoot there. And because of overmatching mechanics, now all you need to do is shoot low on the turret, so it bounces off of the turret and goes into the upper hull. That used to be, like, you can't shot trap the mouse by shooting it lower on the turret. Now you're going to be able to shoot it low on the turret to bounce off on purpose and go into the upper hull. You've just made it easier to pen. And that's something people don't realize. So you can actually be beneath the mouse and do that now, so it's not good. Stritzwong needed the buff. The Stritzwong is going to be good. I like it. The STB one is, the buff is good. Okay, we have to clip this guy because 57 heavy is coming. Wow, we jammed his turret and he still hit us with that shot. And how are you still shooting so quick? Oh, he's got the small gun. Double ammo rack, huh? What happened to my health? Who's this guy? Who's the guy at the bottom of the hill? An FV. Some players just don't make sense, but the reason being is because the FV got his tank for free. So he has no idea what he's doing. Now he's coming up. Be hung. Dude, it's too late. You blew it. You blew it. People in their inability to see what's going on around them blows my mind. Alright, Chieftain. Yes, you can splash more. You can splash the turret. If you shoot the turret now, the turret cheek with the Avery, you're going to splash the engine deck, which is 50. How high explosive shells work on console, they changed it on PC. But how they work on console is when you hit a target, there's an explosion. And anything in that radius takes damage. And then that explosion specifically looks for the weakest armor point. Once it finds the weakest armor point, whichever one is hit, then it calculates the damage, which is a little bit weird. On PC, it's whatever armor plate you hit now. So if you hit 200 millimeters of armor, then the explosion has to go through 200 millimeters of armor. All right, that makes sense. But not on console. So if you hit the 260 millimeter turret, but it splashes directly above the 50 millimeter top armor, it's going to do the damage to the top armor, which is going to be significantly more. So now if you want to just damage the mouse well, just shoot it in the turret cheeks with HE, and you're going to splash the top armor. I'm on NA. So a little bit of a trivia for you guys on how high explosive works, if you were ever wondering. That's why HE on PC can do so much more damage these days. Like if you're firing Hesh out of the 4005 but you don't penetrate and you still do 900 damage, is because now if you hit a 200 millimeter plate with your 4005, but it's angled, you still do, 230 millimeters of penetration before it explodes. Then it explodes, leaving only 20 millimeters between the explosion and the inside of the hull, and so you're splashing for 1,000, which is insane. And so the HE changes on PC buffed bigger guns, but nerfed smaller ones. I'm actually gonna go up here. I don't know what I'm thinking. Good, I didn't want to fight that guy. Girlfriend? That's fine. I didn't mind that trade. It's interesting that he never fired at the leopard prototype, because he had a shot on him and he didn't know why I was here. I was just waiting. He never fired, so I just poked out and took it. It's whatever. 258. Miss. .1 seconds. Isn't that what it used to be? Type shows up, of course it does. I'm not ready to run. Bro, seriously? How did mine bounce? He's firing HG. Nice. We one-shot the grill with a normal roll. We did not get a normal roll. Okay, 6.6 seconds, so it has been nerfed. That was just with the food activated. Hello, everyone. Hello, Robert and Joshua and Super Straight and everybody else. I think a lot of you have been here. Hey, Mad Friday. Welcome. Game has seen drastic changes again. Are they good? Are they bad? I'm gonna argue they're bad. Oh, we're just too tall. Too short. Just too short. But Mad Friday, the man, the myth, the legend himself. Hello, George. Okay. Any better the Chieftain? The Chieftain's better. Is the game better? I received a gift. Where'd that come from? The game is better than it was at 6.0, but all these changes, I think, are going to be quite toxic. Wait a minute, did somebody just send me the entire season pass? Okay, not quite. Oh, the mouse is the end, not the... Okay, that's what I thought. Or I thought wrong, I mean. Cool, thank you. I'm assuming that was X Machine. Yep, X Machine as usual. The game? Yeah, it's a little better than it was. Once after they introduced 6.0. But we're hoping. I'm looking at PC and I'm getting quite tempted to move over there, so. Alright, FV215B with 440 alpha damage. Hey, Lunatic Fringe, not Fridge. 27. ADATS is busted. Mega gift. Yeah, but it's Cold War. I have a DLC pack to download. You're correct. Thank you. You moved to PC? Our game's gonna end quicker because of damage, theoretically. 30 versus 30 on PC, it's true. A lot of players don't use that mode though, or like that mode. Look at this camo. I love it. I love it on this tank. You're hopeful for the equipment removal? Is APDS just APCR? Mechanically, yes. In-game mechanically, of course, it's not the same in real life. If they're not gonna contest, I'm gonna take up here and just kill. Like this VK is done because they didn't contest. It's the last thing you wanna do in this. 434. That's a low roll. That's a low roll now. We can have 500 rolls. Ah, they have really good shots from there. The more you know. What am I rat? Let's go this way. They don't have very sneaky. They have sneaky tier 8 tank destroyers, but I don't think their tier 8 tank destroyers would have gone this way by themselves. So we should be free to roam here. No shot. Let's fix our gun real quick. The Stark is up there. He's gonna get 4,005. Yep. Alright. Jaeger is gonna be right up here. Gotta be careful. He can go through us basically any angle. 482. Just that first shot has been the only low roll we've had thus far. .488. I think my alpha is 460, guys. 456. We're gonna help with this guy. Might take a hit from the ISU, but it's not a huge deal. He very quickly realized that he messed up. Alright, that's not gonna work. With the Leopard prototype back there, not happening. My 4005 got killed And he was who I wanted to help, but with him dead. The ammo rack. We can push right into this guy with our hash. What is our hash alpha now? It's not 515 anymore. It's probably 540, right? Oof, the hash pan. And the non-hash pan. The Marat. Ooh, oh, that wasn't a pan, never mind. I should have kept APCR loaded. We had the one pen on the Marat the first shot, and then after that it wasn't cool. Side scrape me, I dare you. Boop. This tank is goated. This is the best heavy tank in the game. It's gonna take a lot of convincing to make me think otherwise. That's not good. That's really unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. That shot there, we lose now. Yeah, that shot that he put into us, unbelievable. Where's this MBT been, by the way? 400 damage? He's gonna get ammo racked, watch. Miss? Dude, this guy's gotta throw so hard. Nine years, by the way, he's been playing the game. Dude. We should have shot the leopard when he was running. I didn't fear the leopard. I just decided to shoot the Marat. If we had shot the leopard twice with our hesh shells as he ran, it would have been a different game. Where's this guy? I don't usually do this, but I have to look him. I have to look him up. I have to know, because how do you have a 9-year emblem? Muzzle monkey. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. He's a 43%er. Oh no, no, no. He started buying tanks very quickly. Just 1 month in, he started buying premium tanks. Eesh. He likes his super Pershing. Sounds. How can you play the game like that? Well, did you just see how he played? He was given the win. We had that win. With a player, with a 48%er, we had that win. If he was a 48%er, we won the game. And that platoon on the enemy team also got lucky. That that 260 backed up sideways to shoot me. Cut the shot off and pulled into cover before I realized that he backed out sideways in front of me because I didn't think he was that dumb. I assumed he was side scraping, but he wasn't. He literally backed out sideways and we could have killed him. We're gonna play that again. I don't want to lose in this tank. And then the pen on from the E5 and our miss on the E5. That game was just doomed to lose. Is the console MBT the same as N8? No. Our console MBT has a single shot. It now has 450 alpha damage. It used to have 420, then it got buffed to 430, and now it has 450. They keep buffing it. But if you guys are enjoying the stream, the MBT player is 600 W8, yeah. If you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure you hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, like if you're on your TV, and I just pop up because you see me a lot, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Yeah, no, it's not bad, but it's very generic. It's a generic playstyle. The one that you guys have is kind of cool. Like, I love the way it does the thing. Turn stream, you don't stream snipe? Thank you, I appreciate it. You can, I don't mind people getting the same game. At all. And I don't, recently haven't minded stream snipers too much. Like, if you want to do it, you can do it. It's when you're in an artillery and you stream snipe. That's when it's like, okay. Okay. Like, I'm asking to be stream sniped because I'm streaming to 215 people right now. Look at this metallic camo. It's so cool. They have new metallic camo that we gotta take a look at, though, in the store after this. Sub, I do need a waffle maker. Grace, do we have a waffle maker? We don't. I shamelessly plugged, and my view count drops. 21. 1RD, what is it? GW100, okay. Here on PC, or on console as well, the artillery, their alpha damage has been reduced by 40%. Semi-comparable to PC. The difference being, the reloads also got lowered by 40%, and so the DPM never changed. Oh, that was a bad play. That was just bad. I had the shot, and then I turned the tank, and then lost the shot because of it. Felice. Come on, 279E. You lose this fight. Like, you lose this fight. Who was that, by the way? Is it Fosh? It is a Fosh. I can't push him, though, because of the Fosh friend. There's the Fosh. We gotta shoot him. Gotta shoot him. He doesn't actually have shots on us. Stridsvagn is there as well. Not too worried about the Stridsvagn. a Death Star back there too. We've gotta get our guns singing if we want to win this one. You like your alpha? I've got it too. Don't you know? Do something, I need, you little scumbag. Let me have my fight. Alright. We're so outnumbered and dead here. Come on, guys. Shoot. We had nobody. That was such an awkward fight. So, okay, so let me tell you about the FE215B here on console. And we'll do it one more time, actually. Just so... Oh my gosh. We have the Tiger Mask now. Okay, no, it's still in game. So the FE215B here on console, it's got its side armor buffed. Let me show you something. Let me show you. Just so I can... Because this blows people... This is exactly what you guys need. It's full list. So here is... Here is your FE215B, okay? Here it is. Your FE215B has this fighting compartment, which is 101 millimeters. Ours is now 300. I think it's 300. It's either 300 or 250. It's very good. So you don't pen here now when side scraping. Another thing that we have that you guys don't is yours says that it's 101.6 millimeters, but that's only this upper part here. Down here is 50.8. It gets overmatched by many, many tanks. Ours, they buffed the side to be the same. So it's 101.6 all across down here. So now no gun in the game overmatches other than the bear, but you guys don't have the bear. And so you can side scrape now really, really well. Other than that, everything else is the same. Upper plate, lower plate, turret armor. But yeah, if you that's all you need. And the FE215B is good. That's it. That's it. Thoughts on the M10? I don't know yet. We'll see. I think it'll be good. Alright, we have 4 war chests. Let's see if we get anything. Free XP. Gold. And that's it. Very cool. Now we have... Am I missing something? It's supposed to be right here. It's 254 in that plate. Thank you, Throttle. On the fighting compartment. Yo, why did my gun get reset in the Conqueror? Oh, because they changed everything. Do I have to buy it all again? I do. That's kind of lame. Go to Cold War and back? Okay. Oh, now my game is frozen completely. Oh, there we go. Ah, Tiger Mouse! So we have the same armor profile. Sorry, armor profile is on PC, which is nice. So let me take a look there. Yep, it's the same. Okay. So this is how you want to angle the turret. Oh, it barely does anything angling your turret. Yeah, it becomes 280. Upper plate is very susceptible to premium rounds. Lower plate is weak. 120 side armor. So this is how you want to side scrape. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. You have the very minimal upper plate shot. Ooh. So that's side scraping to that side. What if we side scrape to this side? Very nice. You do have the cupola showing. So this might be very good at side scraping. Tier 9 mouse is more mouse than the tier 10? Probably. Alright. Appearance. We could put the shiny camo on. It's my last one though. I think I want to save it. Save it for something else. I'm gonna use vouchers though. I want it to look good. Some classic German camo on here. This one. Nobody uses this camo anymore. What is the armor on the side? 120. What's this? Never seen this one before. How's the update going so far? The tanks are powerful, I'll give him that. There are a lot of powerful tanks right now in the game. They render the side skirts? Let's find out. Nope. Side skirts are not there. Advanced loader. Vertical stabilizer. Decisions. We can go a little bit faster. We could have that view range, or we could have that improved ventilation. We're gonna go improve ventilation. Our crew's gonna be just fine. Boosting everything we need. Use a 57 heavy? Yes, we'll play it again though. Alright. Goes 32 kilometers an hour? Wow. 1950 hit points. I was expecting it to have more. Heat chews up all German heavies, yeah. You'll be in the battle always. You're right. That is a good call. If Artie shoots me or HE shoots me, so be it. Let's just get to the fight. Let's put on a crew too, also. I received a gift. I'll take a look at that again. Wait a sec. Yeah, it was X Machine. Thank you, X Machine. Okay. Commander. We'll just put our mouse crew in here. I mean, that makes sense. It's gonna play most like the mouse. I just don't remember who it is. Now when you turn faster, drive better on hard terrain, armor angling, snapshot, all that stuff. Track mechanic. Perfect. Is 15mm side skirts that powerful? Yes. 15mm angled. Let me show you why. Because right now this is an auto ricochet. So this is how you want to side scrape. But if you go angle like this, now look at the armor. Now you can pen it. It's about 262 with 15 extra millimeters, plus it's spaced, plus it's angled. The angling is going to double it to 30. We're talking 300 millimeters of effective armor. So yes. And then look here. Side skirts cover the tracks too. Add another 30 to this. So we're talking 330. So you're bouncing premium APCR shells now at this kind of an angle. So you can really side scrape with those side skirts. But because it doesn't have side skirts, you know, it's all good. I mean, that's how they designed it. You're type 5? Hello. I see you. What is this gun depression? It looks pretty good. Is it 7 degrees? Same as the FV? E75 is 75? Yes, you can't pen. I'll show you. Let me show you the side skirts after this on the E100, and it's going to blow your mind just what you can do, which a lot of people don't realize how powerful the E100 side skirts are. There's some crazy tactics you can use with your side skirts. Yeah. I'll show you in a sec. Remind me. But no one complains about it because you can shoot under. I want to go down here. I want to go down here before they take up there. There we go. Come on, buddy. You got to climb up there. Go ahead. Climb. Gun. Oh, there's the shot. Good shot, game. That's why we aim in this house, so we can miss. There we go. Nice shot. Thank you. I should have done that for you because you have the higher alpha, but I appreciate it. Bad shot. I thought I could shoot through whatever that was, but I could not. We're at a good angle for the tank destroyers, but not so much this 277 who's just going through our turret every time. Oh, we're getting unlucky. Why is he willing to do that? Oh, it's through my mantlet? See, I don't feel like heat should ever go through space armor. Breaking his cover. Now what? He's like, wait a minute. That was my cover. Yes, it was. There he is. E4 gets him. That's why we do what we do. This guy was trying to get a shot on us. Bounced off and he bends. Isn't that just typical? We're gonna be the only one dead. Through my turret. Oh no, he got my lower plate. Okay. Okay, let's go look at the mouse now. So, or the tiger. The E100. Let's say it right, so you can see what people don't realize. So, side skirts are 60 millimeters. Side armor is 120. It's almost 200 effective. Look, 211 effective shooting it sideways on. 214, 219. And so, angled just like this, you're not going through that side armor. Like, look. Look how obnoxious, because of the side skirts, the E100 is to shoot when it's angled. You can shoot under the tracks, but if you go up above into the side skirts, boom. Under the side skirts, above the side skirts. And so yeah, 60 millimeters is absolutely insane. It allows you to really angle. You can angle like this and just laugh. Laugh at Jaeger is trying to go through as it reaches close to 500 millimeters of effective armor. So yeah, 60 millimeters of side skirts is huge. It makes angling the E100 very effective. Like, look at this angle. If you angle just like this in your E100, look at your turret front. Look at your turret side. Look at your side. That's only accounting for the side skirt. It's not accounting for the armor behind it because it doesn't even reach it. There you go. This is hitting both. Lower plate you can go through still. But I mean, it's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Alright, I want to do the tortoise again. Because we kind of failed in that. Okay, there we go. 5,400 DPM. Hey, Noise. Thank you. But for those of you who have missed it, because you're just tuning in, the Tortoise got the 440 alpha damage buff, like all the other 120s in the game. But it did not get a nerf to the reload. Our DPM is now like 5,400. And 3.4 seconds on our reload with Adrenaline Rush. So wait, let me see this. Let me see this, okay. 60 divided by 3.4 times 440. 7,764 DPM. And then when we activate food, it's 3.1. So 60 divided by 3.1 times 440. This is our DPM when we're below 10% health. How did I get it? It just came out today, update day. There's somebody from New Zealand who likes to send us all the new stuff. My cupola's on this side, so it's not going to work very well. But I want to go this way anyway. Or still. Ah, Zeta! Steven on the enemy team. Give the Badger 500 alpha? They might nerf this, because I don't think they meant for this to be the way it is. Oh, the Carnarvon has more health now, that's right. Who would have ever seen that coming? Stock Carnarvon. I think I really want to try to cross this here. We're at a really good angle, actually. You can keep tracking me, I don't care. That bounce was awkward. Losing health because of this dead tank. Excuse me? What was that last shot? Why do I have 3 holes through my gun mantle? Hold on. Hold on. Okay, old version of the Tortoise is what we have, so we go back to pre 1.0. 1.18 should be enough. No, we have... I think we have the buff version, actually. Maybe not. They were just going through right here. I have 3 shots right in my gun. Right here. That's insane. That's too bad because they went from not being able to pen me to suddenly everyone can pen me, and they're shooting me straight through the gun. 1, 2, 3. I have 2 holes in my cupola. 3 in my gun shield. Gun mantle bugs again? That could be the case. That's probably it. They keep doing that. Also, could use some help from anyone back there. That's what we were waiting for. What a miss. Come on, heavy tank spot again. Come on, heavy tank. Come on, somebody's gonna do it. E75 is healthy enough. He's just too timid now. He must have got shot once. It's like, nah, I'm not doing it anymore. There he goes. Come on. I'm bored. We're doing it ourselves. We're so dead. Well, we have camouflage on this tank. For this very reason. Just World War II. I've been waiting for this T95 to finally push up. Full health sitting in the back. We're gonna do this one more time. I beat his interclip. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. As a new update, a lot of the meta's. I would say the meta's changing, but it's not really gonna change because it's all the meta tanks that got buffed anyway. What about the Charioteer? I forgot about that one. Thanks for the reminder. We'll play that. Perko, you named a tank earlier, and I can't remember what it was that you wanted to see me play. Was it the, was the 57 heavy? I think we're gonna pull that one out again, ourselves. Okay, not a great map for the tank. How's the Tiger Mouse? I'm gonna do a video for it. Lorraine got buffed? Yes, that got buffed as well. But yeah, we've got a plethora of videos coming out, guys. covering all these changes. Yep, the 50B got alpha. Got an alpha buff that they didn't mention. And the Action X got an alpha buff as well, but it didn't get a reload nerf like it was supposed to. You think the machine is broken now? It does have more pen. More pen, a better reload. 50B did get buffed. They just didn't mention it. Same with the Tortoise, that's why we're playing it. They didn't mention the Tortoise buff, but it also received much love. Oh. What kind of a bounce was that? What kind of miss was that? Oh, he's done now, boys. Good stuff. Conk, you're next. Oof. Almost got him. Oh, we retract there. He's a one-shot 1800 track assist. Is that breakable? It is. Okay, we gotta defend the base. Oh, the bounce off of a grill. Oh, he's dead anyway. Doesn't matter. Shoot him. Shoot him. Love you, dog. What kind of a position did he just find? Like, what is that position? We can't actually do anything to him. That's crazy. That's crazy, crazy, crazy. Alright, let's go fight this IS-7. We're out of premium rounds, though. Trust me, buddy, this is not what you want. They're attempting a cap, huh? Leave it to me. Leave it to me. What? Somebody explain that bounce to me. That bounce made no sense. Go, buddy, go, 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 go! Dude, this E4 is horrible. Dude, he's not... Shoot him, he just fired. Shoot! Shoot him! Shoot him, E4! Shoot him! Now shoot him! Go ahead, shoot him! Dude, this guy. The T95 had just fired and he was trying so hard to peek so carefully. It was like, just go! And then I took the hit for it. Because the guy would not go. Golly. I never want that player on my team again. Ever. 1,000 damage in an E4. That's insane. Some players just hurt my soul. Alright, we're gonna try this gun. I've never used it before. How much ammo does it take? Does it have 72 rounds? We're probably gonna be firing mostly premium rounds. Because the standard is so bad. But like that E75 shot, we literally shot it underneath his spaced armor, directly into the side while he was sideways, bounced. And then he just naps us. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna start with premium rounds. I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna clip out some fools crossing here. But with 440 alpha, this tank is gonna perform a lot more like the Waffle used to, I think. Yeah, the E75 got better. Tiger 2 got better. T32 got better. Carnarvon got better. I've never used a small gun, by the way, on the Foch, so we're gonna see how it goes. I just used the big gun firing HT or heat because it's hilarious. halt them in their tracks. 2100 damage. 2 of them did not pen. This could have been almost 3k. I'm just gonna cycle. I'm gonna cycle and jump on this medium tank. He has no idea. It's me. Jeez, man. Sure. I'll bounce off of you and you'll just... Not a single shell has gone through my viewport. Every one of them is through my upper plate. Sure, dudes. Sure, dudes. That joke's on you, there's a tree here. Yeah. So good at the game, buddy. Drives sideways and eats 2 of my shells because of it. Like, that makes no sense. 5,500 damage, though. This metal fest needs to go away. It's in the way. Just absolutely in the way. This is gonna be a good one too. Alright, charioteer. Game, thank you. .420 alpha on the charioteer. Kranvang? I don't have it. Tier 9 game? Where are these tier 9 games coming from? You never get tier 9 games, but we had like 3 of them today. .8 seconds. I think that the alpha is gonna be fine. I'm not sure I'm a fan of the chieftain alpha buff. I know a lot of people like, what? But the amount of times I find myself perma-tracking someone, just barely, like the moment you fire, their track comes back up, but then your shell hits and you retract them. That's kind of the chieftain reload pre this. Now it's got a half-second longer reload. You're not gonna be able to do that. So part of me is wondering. The gap was right there. $452. What are these guys doing? Ha! Bouncing my shells off of his butt. That's what he's doing. Such talent. Such bravery. Oh, you fired. What the heck was that? $411. UDES, I think. Or an SFAT. All that aiming just to miss the weak spot. Don't you love it? He's gonna poke out again, right there. Oh, he wanted to, but he didn't have to, because the leopard kind of just rolled in front of him. Mm-hmm. Okay. It's gonna be a tough one to push into. Run, my friend, run. Run! He fired AP and bounced off of him. Did you see that? I should be sneakier than the SVAC. The SVAC's the problem. I can take from the hit from the Stritzwang and beat his reload. Never understand why Clone uses compass, even though he explains it every single stream. But it just shows your brain, your small brain. Better map type for brawl type players. Yeah, better map type for players who want to have an impact in the game. That miss though on the SVAC. While he's just sitting there. That's the biggest baloney. Now we just die to him, I think. You're not getting lucky again, kid. I do have the mouse. We're gonna do a video on that one. I'd rather not use it in stream. It's a little... Not a take I'm interested in playing on the stream so much. But hey, Cake Talk, thanks for the $5 super chat. He says good morning. He just disappeared right in front of me. That's bad. I pulled the trigger before I went around the corner because of the latency. Not letting those guys win. I'm not playing the 705. They have to make it good before I play it. Good to see SVACs put in their place. This dude has a platoon with this huntsman. Tier 9 plays the same, basically. You don't have to don't angle your turret as much in the Tiger Mouse, and you're good. Okay, 57 heavy. We wanted to pull out again, and I also want to pull out the Foch again. Yeah, correct. I don't have the Kranvang. You carried me on stream with burns. I don't know when this was. Congratulations, I guess. But welcome, Beast. Welcome. All right. Yeah, better gun than the mouse. The Tiger Mouse does have. Correct. What camo is this? It's the Cosmic Camo. Clone, you know me? I do. Yes, I do know you. Sorry if I found a little sound like. I do know you. I've played with you. You're the Zeke boy. Or Darkside. I think you're in Zeke, right? You can't keep track of who's Zeke and who's Darkside anymore. It's the same thing, so. Yeah, It's a cosmic camo. How do you get that? I don't remember, but I had it, and so I threw it on here. I think I got it from chests. No Type 5 or 113 buff? Nope. Those can suffer. Marble, were you with that Canarv in the other game? I don't know who you are. Probably not. It's too many people. Too many people. I can keep track of 4 people at a time. E5 get better, yeah. You've exclusively been playing the... Okay, so you weren't the guy named Marble in that game. Okay. Yeah, cake stocks. Nice change. We're gonna load heat for this guy. Our reload is 1 second longer. It's literally nothing. We'll use food once we dump our mag. $13.37 with a bounced shot. Ooh. These guys are doomed. So we're gonna fall back to base. T-49. Yeah, 19 seconds real rations activated. It's absolutely insane. 1781 though, by the way, with 4 shots. So in 1 magazine, we're doing almost 2K now. Hey, Jameis. How's it going? Very well. Having a good time. Good. The T-49 is dead. This 58 heavy and I should be able to defend the base. No freaking problem. Lucky lad. We're in a cycle. And try again. Okay, now we're gonna go. We're gonna try the E50M today as well. GG. It's been fun. Hello, friend. Okay, we're good on health. Nemesis was 5 kills, apparently. Already got stuck. You can't push into that. Let's get a cross going. I can't play there anymore because of this. He got it. He got it off. That FV is still full health? Oh, come on. There's no place for me to go. Oh, boy. This team was bad. We lost this flank, by the way. We had one tank up here. So what... 1, 2, 3. They had 3. Okay, so we did. We outnumbered them on the other flank, and yet we lost it. It's just normal stuff. Why did you double shot? Why did he double shot? Yeah, just make it look like you're loaded. That's so insane. Why double shot? Dude, these players, these players who get their free tanks, I'd remove. I'd remove. I'd ban them all. I'm just kidding. No, but they gotta learn something. I would remove them from tier 10. I would just lock it. It's like, nah, dude. Like, nah, banned. No tier 10 for you. Alright, let's do this Stridsfang again. We had a bad game to start the day in the Stridsfang. And then I also want to do the patent. But if I was something with like turret armor in that game, that would have been pretty cool. Is regular ammo worth using in this game? Probably not. Other than when it's heat. When your premium is heat, you'll probably not want to just exclusively shoot heat. How's the new damage buffs feeling? It's disgusting. The meta is about to change. People are not going to be using Russian tanks. Daywalker, dude, that man is always in his T2. I think he's got like thousands and thousands and thousands of games in that thing. Alright, no idea how to play this map. Never seen it before in my life. Never been able to test drive on it. This is a tiny road. That's a tiny road. That's not scaled properly. That makes this tank look huge. 140. I wouldn't play the 140, not with a 62A. T62A got insane buffs too. You're gonna have to reload now. K91 dies, probably jumped into the nuke site. We're not gonna have a shot. Interesting how our team all went this way without running into any of them. Mine. Turned. We'll hit him here though, I think. But now I don't know where that one went. Oh well. This game's gonna end real soon. Hey, K-Sav. Thank you. Appreciate it. Why is Siege Mode changed to manual? Because it's too derpy. They couldn't figure it out here in console. Can you survive falling to the bottom of that pit? Oh no, it doesn't look like it. It's going the wrong way. Oh, this is awkward. It's a 100-second cap timer, by the way. On a 14 by 14 corner to corner map. Oversight much? Oh, we just die. Okay, no one help. Easy. Knocked out. What am I to do? 14 seconds. Nice. He's coming straight toward me. It's like he knows. You can't auto lock with this tank anymore. I think that's a good thing. That's big. Unless you stop to aim, you don't stand a chance. 1 hit point. There we go. Yeah, no. 13 by 100 and 1200 by 1200, 1400 by 1400 for World War II is so good. My opinion. Hey, Paul. From France, welcome. That was a fun one. Just let a good game. Map was huge. Huge. Huge for this tank. Stritzvong is gonna like that thing. Okay, I want to do the Foch again. The new Waffenträger. And then I think we're gonna finish up. We want to play the patent. And then, guys, we got to get a list going of all the tanks that we need to do for videos. Wow, this is a fair game. You get screwed being a good player now, and you're not in a platoon. You really do. Because they're gonna constantly put me up against platoons like that. Because I'm not in a platoon. And they're gonna match me up against the Unicum on the enemy team. And so now, if I'm not in a platoon, I'm always going up against the platoon of Unicums. Ugh. E75? Okay, Pat and E75. We'll do those today, and then we will end. Don't say that you're a solo player. That's how it's gonna work. We're solo players. We're gonna suffer. Unless there's another Unicum on the team. Or in the game that you get matched up against. I don't have the 120 Patton. But I have the regular Patton, which has insane DPM right now. Oh, enemy, where are you? Oh, there you are. You mean to tell me that this Cannon the Egg Panzer is doing those things to me? Dang. That would have been nice. That would have been a nice kill. So all you're getting from me is that blind shot. You're not getting another one. Patch shot's still back there. There's the 4005. I think if I knock this tree down, I can shoot safely. I just can't spot anymore if I do this. There we go. But next time he fires, we'll hit him. Good stuff. Grilled friend is still back here. Good stuff. Not a bad game. 2,600 damage. It kind of just happens. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus 2. That's why we won this game. And this T-32A, and I held back a 4005, a grill, a bat shat. Okay, four tanks, and the Cannon Jagdpanzer. Alright, Patton and E75. 4,120 DPM. Golly. Hey, the dirt wizard. Did I try the tiger mouse? I did. We're gonna have a dedicated video to it. Technically, I have it finished, but that's because somebody bought it out for me. Wowza, wowza, wowza. So the patent DPM buff puts the STB1 to shame. Puts all 105s to shame. This thing's DPM right now. .1 seconds, 420 alpha damage. We have basically a better rate of fire than the Chieftain used to. But now we have 20 more alpha. Think about that. No light tanks. Legion W5 and his Centurion Avery. The man is always in that tank. Did the E6 get the buff too? Yes, it did. I'm gonna go for it. I might die for this. But I wanna try. He angled right as I fired. But we actually made it. This spot here is disgusting. We locked down that whole area. Bad shot. It's okay, we're loaded again in what? 5.6 seconds? 5.7 seconds? Yeah, it sticks out a little bit further than I thought it did. So we can't actually play that spot until that IS-7 dies. But with no one spawning, it may not work out for us. Let's try again. Oh. Oh well. Oh well indeed. Alright. E75. And then I think we're gonna call it. I remember who it is. I think it's this guy. Carl Kraft. Yeah. Alright. So reload buff, gun handling buff, aim time buff. Everybody still thinks... Okay, so here's the thing about the IS-7. The oops, I dropped this. The IS-7, before this update, did not need anything. Now with this update, it's gonna need something. Maybe 530 alpha. I think 530 would be fair. Because the IS-7 was in a very good spot. What about the Rhino? I don't have the Rinoceronte, so I'm not sure. Alright, so the Carnarvon. Keep grinding that Carnarvon. Keep grinding that Carnarvon. Play your T-42 for some money. It's good stuff. The mouse turret did not get buffed. It was the underbelly and the top armor that got nerfed. So now it's actually easier to kill with HE. Can you not? Thank you. Like, I had no room. I'm trying to turn, but as soon as you touch, you stick. 75. Sub 11 seconds reload on this thing. And look at this gun handling. The Conqueror can go eat his heart out. Do you believe? Oh! Look, he showed up. Tried to shoot that side armor because he's over angled, but yes, it is. It's a Black Friday skin. Another Avery. Averys are everywhere still. They have a Lehman Ross. It's gonna be nightmarish. It's gonna be a fight now. Dodge that. Go, friends, go. This game is over already. We just have to keep this Rogaldorn alive. What is that? Rogaldorn, we're not doing anything for the team. Double tap bounce, huh? total collapse. One more shot. That's all I wanted. One more shot. The game was over anyway. What can you do? Alright, guys. What's the last tank? We did the top damage. Our Rogaldorn did practically nothing. Our Avery did nothing. How do you do nothing in these tanks? Because he just sat there watching the corner instead of getting his gun in the game. We lost health because we decided to push around the corner and shoot the Centurion. But we got our gun in the game. This guy did not. And that was the wrong play. Minnie Mouse, T-57 Heavy. 50B. 50B. That's right. We never did the 50B. We'll finish in the 50B. Good call. Good call, Dr. Frenchie. Asking for the French tank. .440 Alpha on this tank. Super Conqueror. Alright. So we want to do a video on the Tortoise. Video on the Patton. Excuse me. Video on the Foch. Video on the Action 10. Video on the Stritzfong, the 50B, the STB-1, the 57 Heavy, the 62A. The FE-25B for sure. So everyone, just make sure you're subscribed. Because there's a ton of stuff coming this week. A ton. Probably even 2 more videos today, even. I'm gonna go left. Doesn't seem to have a reload increase, so just alpha. Alpha buff. Take the low road. That is not the play I was expecting. I thought he was going to take the hell, he did not. A Tehran, huh? Let's reload and run. We can't win this side. It's impossible. Not with a Tehran. Not with a 430. Literally, and a 416. The 416 is dead. But literally just the best camouflage on mediums and tank destroyers. We literally just can't. Unfortunate bounce. Unfortunate bounce. 2 for 4. Since that 430 moved up, we can actually win this now. Now he's a 2-shot. Tron, this is a 2-shot. 1-shot, 2-shot. Nice, nice. Nice. Alright, let's go kill this Turon. We're gonna take a big hit doing it, but somebody's got to do it. Oh, I thought I cycled relay. I think I hit the wrong D-pad button. Alright, we're gonna cycle now then. 20 seconds. It's fine, we'll take our time. I have heard of Steel Aces. Crazy game. The enemy team just folded. Just got in from work. Hey, Steve. Or, should I say, J-Pop. Welcome. It's going well. Lots of changes. Are they good? Are they bad? Only time will tell. Alright, we just have to go in, get our magazine off. Aww. Aww. An extra 100 damage. Tron is probably top damage, even though he died so fast. It was not. He only put 2 shells in it. It was the IS-7 that we fed at the end. Alright. Sincero, welcome, welcome. Lots of changes, Sincero. Have fun. But we are ending this. Woo, we've got some videos to produce. That's for sure. So, just since you're here, Sincero, we'll see if you understand. But I'll say it anyway. The Action 10 did not get the reload buff, so its DPM is insane. The Tortoise got a gun buff, the Alpha buff 440, without a reload nerf. The 50B got the same thing. Stridsvang got the Alpha buff without the reload nerf. STB1 has manual siege mode. T57 Heavy lost 1 second on its reload. Or I guess gained a second on the reload. But gained 20 more alpha per shot, so 80 damage in its magazine. 62A has absurd DPM right now. The Patton Tier 10 has absurd DPM right now. The Foch has absurd clip potential right now. And the FE215B is absurd. Which gun should you use on the Tortoise? Top Gun. At the moment, 100% the Top Gun. Let me show you the difference. Let me show you the difference between this. There used to be almost no difference, but now, watch this. This is the Top Gun. 5,227 DPM. This is the 20 pounder. 4,800. 400 DPM difference. I know that 2 seconds reload is absurd, but it feels like an autoloader with 2 seconds. Look, 2.8 seconds reload. But you gotta use the Top Gun. And I'm gonna load 5 more of these bad boys. 5 more. Oh, was this just a tier 10 update? Tier 8's got buffed as well. The Conway with the small gun got buffed now, but I mean, Tortoise blows it out of the water with 1,600 more DPM. 1,600 more DPM on the Tortoise. That's insane. And so I'm probably still, for the memes, using the big gun on the Conway. DS60 now has a bigger gun. T95 stock has a bigger gun. We should have seen this coming. Look at this thing has the 420 alpha damage. Foch has 440 alpha damage now. Absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. I think they did stuff. Yep, 320 alpha damage now on this tank instead of 300. 271 premium pen instead of 260 something, 263, 262. So, lots of stuff. But that is it. I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, slap that like button, comment, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. We're getting closer and closer to 17,500, in which we will have a $500 giveaway on the channel where we'll be giving away copies of my original book, medals from the World Tank Store, t-shirts, goodies, all sorts of stuff like that, and maybe some in-game stuff if you're on Xbox. If you're not on Xbox, I won't be able to do that, but I can send you hoodies and such. But yeah, that's coming up as well, and I'll be seeing you guys all later.